You're hitting 40,000 viewers in 10 minutes, man. Like, look at this. This is like a machine. Well, I guess it is.
YouTube, man, what's good, your boy Mario Job, boy, and we back again to another banger, man, to another video, bro. Hey, if y'all already saw the title today, bro, y'all know already, bro. I don't know what's going on with N3on, bro, but let's see what's up. Let's waste no more time. Y'all make sure to leave the like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get it to another video, bro. Come on.
What's poppin', y'all? You ever see a level of viewbotting that is so egregious? You're like, man, you're really doing this in front of people's face. It's like when the steroid era was going on in baseball, and you got someone right in the locker room about to do an interview, and you've just got like needles on the ground. And you're like, damn, dog, like, at least do this behind closed doors. Go to the doctor's office or something like that. Well, that's what's going on, or what N3on is being accused of. And this started in part by another streamer by the name of Action Man. This guy Action Man has been on a tirade against streamers and viewbotting, and he has taken into his line of sight none other than N3on. So Action Man, he first started off as a...
Bro, I never heard it, though. If y'all know him, bro, y'all let me know, because this is my first time hearing his name.
Fortnite streamer in the Fortnite community, and then he started doing more IRL stuff. He somewhat does gambling and IRL, but he is one hell of a character. I mean, this guy is, he's crazy. He used to be, I think he's been in jail before. He was like a heroin addict near O Block, or lived right next to O Block for many, many years. I've met the guy before. I don't have anything to say about him negatively, to be honest. He was a nice enough guy, but yeah, the person that he is on stream, he's not any different off of stream. He is identical to that. And the only thing on his mind is being a better, bigger, more entertaining streamer, and he takes this very seriously. So he goes and says, wakes up in cold Adderall sweat, shaking and scared. Turns out I was having a nightmare. The nightmare was this new N3on stat sheet. Take a seat, all the N3on fans, because this one is going to be hard to defend. Once again, nobody at Twitch says anything, streamers included, because they are so institutionalized to letting this prick do this every single day they have given up. I think he has the right to call out Twitch in this, because Twitch said they're trying to tackle the viewbotting issue. But streamers, I just think, don't pay attention to N3on. Like, he even said that he doesn't get...
Hey, I don't know if this like is about the season or not, but I've seen a good drop in some streamers, though. Bro, in some streamers, I've seen a good drop of viewers. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it was the season or not, if it was like the summer or not. But gang, some streamers, I will not say names though. You know what I'm saying? I will not say names. But yeah, bro, y'all can see it too. He literally drop a good amount of viewers, bro.
Invited to their events. He's kind of out of their world. He's partially doing his own thing, which I do have a level of respect for. And I like how he's reformed, because maybe a year or two ago, I talked about him and I said, like, yo, this guy's, it might have been 2 years ago. I said, this guy is the worst streamer ever, like the worst example ever, just absolute, like the levels of shamelessness and just terrible behavior out of him even had me appalled.
I will lie, I would say this, bro. For me, the worst streamer for me right now, the S Cloud, okay, Jack Dory, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know if I say his name correct or not, bro. But gang, everything about him, like, he doesn't really like, bro. It doesn't really impress me at all. Like, I'm not even saying that, bro. I'm just saying that, like, at this point. But like, I would say that his personality is like, his persona in like while he's doing streaming, bro. I don't fuck with it, bro. I don't fuck with like his content sometimes, bro. And I'm not saying that they're like all his content is trash. I'm not even saying that shit. I'm saying that I personally, I don't fuck with it. Bro, he got some energy, bro, that like I would like to keep away from me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
it's very difficult to do. So I think other streamers just aren't paying attention to him and don't want to give him any attention whatsoever. So I don't even think they know his view count. And he says, well, I'm not leaving. Why is everyone letting this clown embarrass every person who's ever streamed ever daily? We won't know. So in this graph, we have N3on going from 45K viewers to 34K viewers, within 10 effing seconds. And then we have him sitting at 34K for 1 hour exactly, and then within 10 seconds shoots from 34K to 45K. And then goes from 46K back to 33K within 4 seconds. So thanks for tuning into this episode of N3on is that thing in between women's legs. I'm still on a brutal Adderall come down, so I'll probably stay up. Have a great night, everyone.
Bro, how do y'all fellas, bro, be analyze that shit, bro? Y'all be on stream like constantly looking for that? That's crazy.
And then he shows this chart, which is egregious.
Oh,
so
on
the
the chart?
green chart
Okay.
is the viewer count. And the x-axis, which is the one that goes side by side, we don't know, maybe there are some uneducated people here, is the amount of time that he was live. So he spikes from 0 to like 45K immediately, which is very, very uncommon, by the way.
That's crazy.
And then he has a big down drop of about 10,000 viewers and then spikes another 10,000, which is very, very odd. But I don't think this is enough. However, another streamer decided to call him out.
Bro, y'all know what's crazy for me? It's like I said, I probably like watched this in one video, bro. But N3on, bro, if y'all compare the streamers that got like, those same amount of viewers, bro, like they're not even like N3on, bro. He's not even talk that much like those streamers, bro. Bro, so you tell me that he was averaging 34, like he was averaging 45K, and averaging. That's numbers of K-Soft. That's numbers of not even DDG though. Not even DDG, gang. That's numbers of Black Boy Max probably. You know? Who else? I would say Rage, but Rage like it gets to 10 to 20. So I'm not even seeing why should N3on have more than those streamers that I just mentioned. Like BBM, Queso. No, Queso got a lot more probably. But Rage, you know, like that is insane. That is insane. Like FaZe members, bro. I don't know about that again.
Other than Asmongold. So I'm going to play you guys that clip from Asmongold, who is
What
one
he
of
said,
the
though?
biggest streamers on the platform naturally, or organically if you want to call it that. Real viewers, let's just say that.
Viewers. And he only had, I think it was like 1,000 or 2,000 chatters or something like that. And yeah, let me see if I can pull up his Twitch channel and show you guys this. This is crazy. Let me see. Oh, it's N3on's. Okay. N3on's. So,
Nah, folks be fucking watching, huh? Folks be hating though.
if you look at this and pull it up, average viewers, 20,000 average viewers, 30.
That's crazy. 31,000 average viewers, bro. Y'all know how insane that is? For like someone, bro, who we barely speak about it, man. That's crazy, bro.
31,000 average viewers. That's a lot of people watching, by the way. That's massive. And so if you look at some of these streams right here, no, this isn't the right one. Let me see if I can find it. And some of these, it's just that instantaneous, bro. Like, are you kidding me? Like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? You're gonna hit. You're hitting 40,000 viewers in 10 minutes, man. Like, look at this. This is like a machine. Well, I guess it is. What do you hit in 10 minutes? I don't know, maybe a little bit over 10,000 viewers, something like that, right? It's just not just bots. Yeah. People all over the world watching us on their different time zones. Well, what I'm saying is that nobody has a graph like this. Nobody goes from 0 to 38,000 viewers within 5 minutes, and then within 1 hour is at the same amount, right? It's just not. It's obviously viewbotting. So what I
Bro, and let me say this, bro. I'm not saying that like those levels are like impossible to do. No, the problem is the person that we are talking about, my nigga. Like, bro, this I can say that these are numbers of Castanet on some chill stream, you know, in the crib, you know. Bro, 45K in less than 10 minutes. You barely spark out, bro. And in less than 10 minutes, 45,000 people clicking your stream. Come on, bro. For me, it's a little bit weird, bro.
find to be very funny about this is like with Twitch trying to like stop viewbotting, etc. they're not even able to do it. They can't even stop it happening. So you have obvious view botters on the platform, and nothing is even happening to them. Meanwhile, you have Queso Mipe. That's real. Queso doesn't have that happen. That's not what happens at all. You're not going to see drops and increases like this on Queso's stream at all. And so, no, and you can look at anybody else. But, yeah, it's funny to me that they've effectively handicapped all of these small streamers, but they still can't manage to get the most obvious view botters.
Asmongold is right here. I feel like if you've been
He's
on
right,
Twitch
though.
for long enough, you have a sixth sense of what viewers are real, what viewers aren't real, or, yeah, what streamers...
And remind you, bro, if y'all don't know him, bro, he has a lot of experience in Twitch. Bro, he's been doing content creation, bro, for a long time. He knows exactly, bro, what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? And when he says that bro, like I said, those spikes are not impossible, but game. Like, just think, bro. In less than 10 minutes, you are at 45. And those 45 stay, like, for 1 hour, bro. No one does that, bro. No one does that, bro. Stay in, like, straight line, 45. And that number, like, 45. Come on.
Have a real view count. Just off of looking at N3on's live stream, I clicked on it the other day because I was like, dude, this guy's got 36K viewers, and it's like the FaZe guys who are having their own subathon, which I'm not the audience for. The Kai Cenat's Mafiathon, I actually checked out a couple of streams from that towards the end. It was really great. Like, shout out to him. But
shout out to KC, bro.
FaZe subathon, especially off the back of a Kai Cenat, I'm like, eh. And I mean, most of those FaZe guys, we're not going to turn this into a side tangent. Back to the point. So
It's not even that shit, bro. I personally feel that like every person, bro, that did like a subathon, or even like before or after Kai, they like probably like had to move their schedule because they probably think like, oh hell, nah, there's no way we are going to do a marathon in the same time as marathon. You know what I'm saying? So you see, like people did their marathons, bro, after Kai and speech it, or even before.
I look at N3on and I see the way that the chat moves, and I see how certain people appear multiple times in one frame, as in one space that the rectangle fits. I'm like, this can't be real. This is maximum 4,000 viewers type of chat. But hey, maybe some people are watching on mobile, this and that. You can make a bunch of different excuses, right? But what I think is important is to try to look at the data. Now, Action Man responded to Asmongold, and he said the following. The man himself said it. Today, Asmongold joined the battlefield on calling out the biggest cheater in streaming history. Nobody over a few thousand viewers has a 100% accurate view count. N3on is botting over 35 to 40,000 a stream depending on the day. Twitch, you guys shadow ban the small streamers. I don't think Twitch does that. But let him do this every day so blatantly. If you were a streamer on Twitch, you should like, comment, and repost this so they can do something about it. He's taking money out of your mouth, and you should be outraged. I do think people should be outraged. But I decided to, let me just run some numbers of my own, do some data digging of my own, and do some comparisons on my own. So N3on only recently got unbanned on Twitch, right? Like within the past 3 months or so. Which means that he was absent from Twitch for years, where he was just mainly on Kick, and people believe that he was heavily view-botting on Kick. 20,000 plus almost every stream. It was very, very odd. Keep in mind, a couple of years ago, people were saying that it was Kane, his former manager, that was view-botting for him. Kane hasn't been with this guy for a while. His numbers still look egregious. We're talking like 30,000 plus. And so what I did is, and the reason why I'm prefacing this with he hasn't been on Twitch in many years, he hasn't had the time to accumulate a lot of followers on Twitch. Yeah. So in a span of 3 months, which is what I'm going to put the data on, he should gain the most followers compared to people with his viewer count on average or less. Correct? Right? If other people have been there for a long time, they won't be gaining much more followers. It's like a diminishing returns type of thing. Like you blew up, you're as big as you are, you're going to slow down in growth. And that's why the first two people I'm comparing are N3on and Asmongold. So Asmongold, he has multiple accounts. I think he has the Asmongold account, and he has this account called Zach Roar. And this account averages really, sometimes I see him 40,000,
A lot.
50,000.
Yeah,
But
a
his
lot.
main
I know
Asmongold
that.
account has almost 4 million. So we're going to compare the Zach Rohr account, which is his second account that he streams on more frequently, to N3on.
My nigga, look, bro. Bro, my nigga. Hold on. Hold on. Come back. Bro, look. He got 4 million followers on Twitch. And look at his average viewers, bro. 38,000. I bet that N3on, bro, has like 1 million, I would say, or even less. But let's see.
So we're going to compare the Zach Rohr account, which is his second account that he streams on more frequently, to N3on, and we're going to take it to 3 months on the performance summary. So Zach Rohr averages 41,509 viewers, and he gained about 30,000 followers in the past 3 months. N3on, on the other hand, over the past 3 months has averaged 20,000, which is about half, and he's gained 131,000 followers. So he's gained 4 times as many followers as Asmongold, right? Okay. But when we go to the recent stream,
Yeah, so that shit, folks, that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, if he continues like that, it should be like in the top 5 position on Twitch, right? But let's see.
for Zach Rohr, because he averages 41,000, which is a lot more than N3on. Let's just take a stream from October 12th, or actually October 11th, right? For Zach Rohr here. Do you see how his view count looks? So if you go to the first 8 minutes of his stream in that chart, you see the viewers are 17,000. And then for him to get to 20,000 takes about 20 minutes. And then for him to get to his peak viewers, which is, let's say, 43,000, it took him 3 hours. And it's either growing or it's just staying the same. And then you can see it drop when he starts playing Battlefield 6. But he still maintains about 30,000 plus. But
That's
that
good.
drop
What
is
the
because a lot of those people were interested in just chatting, and they just dropped. So he changed categories. People weren't interested in the game, and they left, which is fine. That's understandable. But when you take a look at N3on, and let's take a stream from him for October 10th, it is the same all around. So
My
the
nigga.
content is...
Bro, look the start and look the peak, my nigga. Look the start, not the peak, because like we have like a peak here, but again, look, my nigga. Bro, this is not even 1 hour, bro. This is not even 1 hour, bro. Bro, this is not even 20 minutes, gang. My nigga, this is not even 20 minutes. That's crazy.
just chatting. Or actually October 11th. Let's take October 11th for N3on, because that's where that chart happened. So it's just chatting all across the board. And within 5 minutes, he's at 39,000. So he's got significantly less followers. You can even say you've seen probably Asmongold a lot more than you've seen N3on. So this guy's got, within 5 minutes, he's got 39,000. That's almost his peak. His peak was 45, which he got within
In
30
3
minutes.
hours.
And then he drops. He drops from 40,
Oh,
he
N3on,
drops like
yeah.
6K all of a sudden. And then at 2 hour 45 mark, he's at 46K. And then in 10 minutes later, he drops 10,000. But nothing changes. The category doesn't change. The content doesn't change. So why is there such a massive drop-off? And people believe it's because of the view botting. But that's just 2 comparisons, right? Let's bring in somebody that...
Bro, that's a lot. Bro, that's hella sus, bro. Y'all saw this shit, bro. That's hella sus, bro. Straight lines, bro. It doesn't happen, bro. It doesn't happen like in terms of viewers. Bro, viewers, bro. Like, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you are a brand new streamer. Actually, if you are like a brand new streamer, bro, you probably have like 0 viewers, which like straight as hell. But again, it doesn't matter how big you are, my nigga. If you are Queso, Kai, Speed, Marlon, bro, you name it. It doesn't really matter, bro. Your line should never be like straight. Like, bro, it should never be straight at all, bro. Like, you should never have a time when your line is straight. Never. It never happened. You know what I'm saying? I've seen multiple streams about multiple content creators, multiple streamers, and I never saw like the same amount of viewers for like good long time. Like for example, I never saw, let's say, Castanet having like 200,000 viewers for like 30 minutes. 30 minutes straight. You know what I'm saying? It usually go down, go up, go down, go up, go down. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? But again, come on.
Has been actively streaming, which means he's had a lot more time to accumulate followers on Twitch, that has a similar average view count to N3on, and we'll look at their 3-month stats. So you've got Jason the Ween, who FaZe Jason. He gained 324,000 followers over the past 3 months, whilst N3on has gained 131,000. And then we'll bring in another individual, Adapt. Within the past, and the reason why I made it the past 3 months instead of 7 days or 30 days is because I do believe that the subathon has increased the amount of followers that these guys are going to get because they're live for 24/7. They're collaborating with each other. So perhaps some people that have only watched Adapt, they'll watch him, and then now they're getting acquainted with other members of FaZe, and they're like, you know what, this guy's pretty cool too. I'll hit him with the follow. So I think their follow counts will be the highest the month of the subathon. That's understandable. So I scaled it back to 3 months to give us some better data. But he's gained twice as much with nearly half the average viewer count that N3on has. So why isn't N3on growing at the rate that these guys are growing? It's very weird considering we see.
Yeah, they are growing because they do a subathon. N3on, bro, he's not doing nothing. He's doing regular streams, right? Not regular streams, but you know, but like these are folks, bro, that we see content on TikToks, bro. If you scroll on TikTok, bro, it's most likely to like pop out like a FaZe streamer, an AMP member, a Copperholics member. Other than N3on, bro. And bro, I'm being for real. I never saw N3on on TikTok. Every time that I saw N3on, bro, that like I eventually have a moment when like I catch a clip of N3on, it's on Twitter only, my nigga.
N3on nearly everywhere. N3on has celebrities almost every stream. Like, these guys aren't really doing that on their regular streams. And my conclusion is that, yeah, hell yeah, he is botting out of his mind. The problem here is that I'm not sure if anything can be done, and I don't think anything will be done, because what's going to happen? Other streamers can shame him or outcast him, but he's already outcasted by other streamers. He's already not buddy-buddy with other streamers or cool with other streamers. People can talk about it, but talking about it will only make N3on more known to people that don't already know him, so it may grow his actual view count.
Yeah, for sure.
So really, I wouldn't say this is definitely not a victimless crime. There are for sure victims, but this goes back to what Trainwreck was talking about in a video that I did a couple of days ago, where he says that streaming is egregious because people viewbotting is egregious right now because people always used to viewbot. Let's say somebody had 500, they might viewbot to 1,000, maybe 1,500. But he's saying now people are adding 10, 20, 30,000 to their view count.
But y'all know why exactly, right? Because of the money. Like, because of the money. Y'all know how much money is 10,000, bro, current views? Y'all know how much money is, like, 20K, 30K, bro? Like, that's a lot for you. So, like, I don't know, bro.
And it's just, N3on, if you just had to ask, if you just told me to guesstimate, right? If I had to guess how many viewers N3on actually averaged, it would be under 10,000. It would probably be 6,000 max, just by the chat behavior, just by the followers that he gains, things like that. Because his numbers suggest that he's elite. I mean, if, like, for example, let's take a look at Queso, right? Who's one of the biggest streamers in the game right now.
Hey, shout out to Queso, bro. Queso, bro, is such a legend, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
In the past 3 months, he's gained like 400,000. But even when he starts a stream, like if we were to look at a stream of his from October 10th, right?
Bro, look, bro. Look, that's 26K. I might think, Mario, like, that's a lot. My nigga, that's Queso, bro. He averages 55,000. You know what I'm saying? He averages 55,000, but still, in like, how much time? 6 minutes.
6 minutes, he's got 26.
In 6 minutes, bro, he got 26. N3on, on like the other half, he got 45. What you mean?
1,000. But that's not his peak. He doesn't hit his peak until 2 hours and 46 minutes later.
And that's cool.
60K. So he's got slow and steady. Like it starts, it peaks, or like he'll.
Look, you see? Look. It took a while to like his peak. You know what I'm saying? And y'all might seem that like this is like he's a flat line, but nah, bro. This is growing. Oh, let's go back like a little bit. Growing. Come on. And this is probably like them watching the game because he's playing the game. You know, and boom, he got to his peak.
He'll get the first influx of viewers, but his average is far higher than what he hit in the first couple of minutes or first 15 minutes. He doesn't hit his average view count until, hell, like an hour plus into the stream. Yet, his max is 60,000. However, N3on is just overflowing with viewers immediately. People are just anticipating every stream for it to spike up.
Look, bro.
Nah, that's not the case. So I think it's grimy that N3on is doing this, but he doesn't lose by doing this. That's the problem. There's no negative outcome. Why would he stop? Other than like, oh, this is bad. He doesn't care. He's just trying to get more lit. And it probably works too when other people come on his stream, the celebrities.
Yeah,
and then they're like, oh yeah, we got 35,000 people live right now. And they're like, oh, whoa, that's a lot of people live. Yeah, it's not a lot of people considering how slow the chat moves. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one.
Hey, shout out to Yasin Estros, bro. That's the name of the creator, bro. W video. Let me like your video because I'll be forgetting, bro. I'm sorry. But again, I will say this, bro. On this whole situation, how many current views, bro, do y'all think the N3on average instead of 34, 45? Because I don't think that is his number, though. Y'all let me know in the comment section what number y'all think that he average, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if you see anything out of this video, bro, I really appreciate it, bro. Don't forget it. Leave the like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see ya in the next video, bro. Come on.